So this is the bottom bracket. This is called the bottom bracket. That's what your pedals go onto on a bike. So I'm going to take mine out. I've already took the pedals off and the cranks. Cranks are the arm things, right? So you're going to need a special tool to do this. You need a bottom bracket remover, which is this head here, and it goes on to this is a 1/2 inch ratchet, 1/2 inch torque wrench. It takes a bit to get this out, like, so a trick that I used, got an old seat post and put the old seat post over the end of your ratchet. It gives you extra leverage because you want to hold that thing in, because this by nature it's going to slip out. You know, you're not just going to be able to hold it and turn it. You have to push and hold this thing in, which can be a bit awkward. Took me a while to get it out, but once I did get it out, there's a bunch of gunk in there. I'm going to clean that out. Now I'm not going to have one of these anymore. I'm going to be doing away with the bottom bracket. I'm going to clean this out and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So this is old versus new. This is the old bottom bracket, which goes in the bottom of your bike, but the thing goes in. So this thing is heavy. It's metal. I don't know what kind of metal, but there's a lot of stuff that's really heavy. The new one, it's also a square tapered, so you have get a special device to get your pedals off and stuff. It's a bit of a chore. This is plastic, hollow. This will go in there, and the pedals just slide right through in a hollow tube as well. So it's so much lighter. The pedals, this probably weighs more than these altogether, I would say. It'd be a lot of weight lost, and it's meant to be a lot easier to maintain and stuff. So let's get her on, see what the fuss is about. Okay, well that was pretty easy to install. There's plastic washers to keep the distance out, so you can keep your chain. It'll keep the alignment of the chain correct. So there's going to be a little bit of tweaking. I'm not expecting the get it right first time. And I put a bunch of grease in there. Grease that up. Just get that well greased with some like good bike grease or something like that. Keep things running smoothly. So I'll get this tightened up, and we'll get the pedals on and see how things are going. But very easy to install. It's only took like about 5 minutes. Okay, so I got my crank on. Just had to screw the chain ring on the thing. So this will go in here. Let's get some grease. Need to open this. Get some grease on it. Make sure it's well greased up and things are running smoothly. Let's smear some of that on there. I probably shouldn't be doing this with bare hands. I don't think this is really friendly grease, but sure, give me a wee bit. Alright, and then that should just go right in here. Perfect. Let's get the other one on. Okay, so we'll loosen the screws there. Be sure they're lined up with the other pedal. Yep, 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. And then evenly, I should use a different wrench here. I'll bang my body. Tighten these kind of evenly. Tighten that one. Tighten that one. Tighten that one a wee bit more. You want to tighten them at the same time. You don't want to tighten one and then tighten the other, because then it won't be evenly gripped. Make sure this thing is all the way out. So another new update. New bottom bracket. I put a Shimano Deore bottom bracket in there. One of those hollow ones. And it's very nice, very smooth. There's not a sound out of this bike now at all. Not a squeak, not a crunch. It's beautiful, Bernard. beautiful.